played this game. Wait. Obviously the first one. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Alright, let's do it. What you guys don't know, this game gets voice acting. Every game tries to blow your eardrums out when you first boot it. That's so true. That's so true. Drip, drip on your lip. Oh no. Murder! Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Whoa. Sonic the Hedgehog? I'll make it look like he did it. We're gonna frame Sonic the Hedgehog? Dude, we already did that plot point in Sonic. Okay. If you know, you know. That's literally how Sonic Adventure 2 started. They always do that. They always did that in Sonic Adventure 2. That's so funny, actually. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Hello. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? Why he had the Indian point on his forehead? Yeah, I was wondering about that. You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Phoenix, that's illegal. That's not right. Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. It's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. There's no voice acting? No, that's why these games are lit. I do all the voice acting. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Race into the first 10 seconds? Nick! This guy looks like the dude from the second Danganronpa game. What the fuck? Also, his name is Butts. Hey! Butts? Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty, man. I think of Shaggy. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Butts? Oh, it's all over, man. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? He doesn't blame the bees. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. What? My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Yeah, alright. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Maybe. Order! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial. Did I ever play Test My Luck? Oh, I guess you're saying Test Your Luck. I played Test My Luck. I've never played Test Your Luck. Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Yeah, I know he's a Nago player. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. He wants to figure out if I can read? Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hand shaking. Eyesight faded. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. He's got the fattest ass around. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? What? I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait, uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? Why did my voice change so much? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot, temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is... Is what? Brother. I don't know why she has the Victorian era. Just press tab to check it. What the? Okay, that's what tab is. Yo, what the fuck? How do I go back in the dialogue? Just get fucked? Remember to check it off. Do it for me, please. I'm begging. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cinder B. Locke. Mia Fey. The porn star. Mia Fey. What? How can I... Because I'm about to fucking kill that ass. How can I be the victim? Because I'm about to kill that ass tonight. Oh, right. Sorry. It was the first thing that popped into my head. The court record, right? Remember to use it with your attention tap. Oh, her name is Cindy. Mr. Wright, who's the victim? Cindy Block. Cindy Stoner. Oh, the victim's name is Cindy Stoner. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she... God, I want to say hit with a blunt object so bad. Wait, that's the answer. I want to say it as a joke, but that's actually the answer. Is this all a joke? Cindy Smoke killed by a blunt object? Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you. I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Cindy's nuts. Well, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne! Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wright just told us the victim was struck with a very blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Bah! 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 Right. Use tab to check the bitch. Shut the fuck up. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. And the prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Okay, but first I'm going to blow my nose. And look at your tits. Oh, I usually mute when I do that. Sorry. Whoops. I forgot. Okay. You'll get your chance to respond to prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. This guy looks so smug. Ahem, Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them. Overseas? Yo, he was piping her down, bro. Yo, never. If you ever think a girl goes on a trip with a guy and they're not just like railing each other, it's just no. What do you mean one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Victim apparently arrived from Paris on 7:30. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, like, no way. That's what I was missing. I was missing the like. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Yo, this case is kind of on the nose. They're kind of going in on this shit. Like, frame one, what the fuck? Am I playing the right game? Yes, the victim was reportedly on Instagram taking lots of schmeat. Daddies? Sugar? Zoinks. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts in exchange for, services. And she took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stoner was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Stop from answering, bro. I want him to go off on this bitch, but I guess I'll stop him. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean, like, irrelevant? That cheating she... that cheating she bitch. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead, dude. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna, like, get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Did he just say he wanted to commit suicide in court? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. And next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I, like, didn't. He went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly? Stop from answering? Have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Stop. Stop being stupid. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I, like, went... I love how the judge in these always keeps the straightest face. Yeah. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, like, chill. He was an old man, so, like, I didn't see her. Yo, that guy went in. Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is clearly lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Oh, God. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh, dude. In the flashback, I thought that was Phoenix's hair, but that's fucking Mr. Butts' hair. I guess that makes sense. Phoenix's hair is way darker. Order! Order, I say! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw It to the stand. Frank Saw It, huh? Mr. Saw It, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers. Yes. Yes! Newspapers! Yes! Mr. Saw, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, when I saw a man fleeing in a park. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. Yes, a woman, not moving, in fact dead. Yes. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, yes, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Wait, didn't you literally just say you couldn't go inside? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. That sounds really fucking stupid. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Yes. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. I could tell by his stupid fucking hair. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Wait, Larry, what the fuck, man? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. That's very convenient. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? I don't know, are they? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Electricity in Mr. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. All right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Obviously he was fucking lying. What the fuck? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Oh, is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence, right? The evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab. Bitch, it's RB. Okay. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Statue, the victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the married electricity. This is... Okay. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing in a park. Okay. I thought he must be in a hurry because I left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment and I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead, yes. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. How do I... So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. How would you know that? The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no. No, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or... Oh, that. I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Okay, so I need to... 1 p.m., but time of death was 4 to 5? Huh? Wait, what? remember the time exactly it was 1 p.m. The man who ran with Dog Death had been sitting right over there. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction there somewhere. Examine the court record. Oh, you're right. Time of death 4 to 5 p.m. It's fucking weird. Yeah, you're right. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just not related? Oh, I have to... They aren't, are they? How is this related? They aren't. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over for making that decision. Okay, I see. I get it. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, shut up. Stop lying. You're lying. Okay, Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There's no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Salt, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good fucking question, Your Honor. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Kaleido said cordless phone. Kaleido, you suck. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Yes. Yes, of course. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video off a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terrible. Sorry about the misunderstanding. That makes no fucking sense. Yeah, no power. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Yeah, this guy's a fucking idiot. Mr. Wright, you know what to do if you want any of my bosom. I've got this one. How many boob squeezes do I earn from getting this case? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There's a voice saying, "Oh, it is. Yeah, I was off, wasn't it? The victim must have been watching a tape program." Now, hold on, just a shit. I think it makes sense because news do read out time at my place. The fuck do you do, Jokey? It's a little bit of a criminal investigator. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. I never learned how to read. You couldn't have heard a television or video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Salt? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, yes. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Salt, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. Constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. I had some really bad Chipotle on my way here today. Very well, Mr. Salt. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Get it? Because saw it. There's a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah. And then Kelly used it to hit the victim. Wait, what? That must have been what I saw. What? Huh? You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. Yes. The defense may cross-examine the witness. I'm sure there are no dumbass lies in that at all. That's a really bad Chipotle today. I'm off my game. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it.
table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim.
Shut the fuck up, dumbass. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
Ah, I meant cock. I meant cock, not clock. I'm sorry. You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It.
Hey, I saw it there. Okay, that's a clock, a cock.
Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, the statue indeed does have a cock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
What the fuck kind of clock is that? I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness' testimony was correct. This is indeed a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yeah. Yeah. Your Honor, there's a gaping... Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's asshole. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. If the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. Is this one big court case? No, it's lots of little court cases. This is not the entire game. This is the tutorial. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice.
That was the sound you heard.
Nah, man. CJ, you don't understand. These get hard. These get hard. This is the game explaining the mechanics to me. These get hard.
Oh my god.
Order! Order, I say! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. You're making me very aroused. Yes, Your Honor. But wait, what? Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim.
Killer.
That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Why did my voice change?
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Just look at his face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? You strike the victim with the clock.
That day, I never... Look, the clock, I mean the cock. I heard, no, I mean...
Oh.
Shut up. I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, and give him death.
Yeah, this shit gets real. Order in the court, I say. What did you just throw at me? Is that your hair, sir?
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw It heard was definitely this clock. The fact which is clear if you simply... I don't know, try sounding the fucking clock. Sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I mean cock. No, I definitely mean clock. I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we have heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, the clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Saw It heard and the actual time of death.
So,
Mr. Saw It, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing, Mr. Right.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
It may seem that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. He lacks critical information. Chat, I think he doesn't know. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Fortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sard.
I come all the way down here to testify. And look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slop.
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. I guess you'll have to rot in prison for the rest of your life.
Not so fast, Mr. Sarge.
Mia, I mean Chief.
Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Like Axel Lowe, don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of...
Can I think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I mean, I'm gonna say yes.
Wait!
Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. And then let me have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support the fact that the clock was out of shape? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Take that!
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! Whoa. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard it when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
I'm about to say a gamer word.
Oh, he passed out. Got him. Order, I say. Got him, rat. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. I did it all without Mia's help. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Ass, not guilty. Game over. Gonna call the ambulance for that dude, or no? He's in prison. He's gonna just foam them out of prison. Hey, motherfucker threw a toupee at me, bro. Little bro threw a whole ass toupee. And with that, this court is adjourned. Cool. Turns out that Frank Saw was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw let himself in to do his dirty work. Oh, but she caught him! While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her? God damn, bro. Just fucking beat her ass to death real quick. He was like, this fucking bitch. Just came back from getting that good dick in Paris. I still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you and your motivation.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over.
Larry! You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me, dude. I'll be dead and gone soon?
Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. What? Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Like, forever.
Larry, she was a... never mind. Larry, she was a whore. Larry, snap out of it. She was a whore.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat.
Oh, no. You're far, far below my standards.
Hey.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. Like it's a present.
A present?
For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this?
Wow, thank you.
You must be very good with your hands, Mr. Butts.
Wait, she definitely called him Harry Butts. She...
Why does he look so...
Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool.
Don't that make you just want to cry?
Larry.
Are you so sure?
Squeeze me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me.
It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing. Really? Isn't that right? Right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about it?
Oh yeah, I have this restraining order. Huh? Oh yeah. What the heck is she talking about? What the fuck is she talking about? Here you go, Larry. Proof. Here's her death.
It's okay, Nick. Don't worry about me, dude. I'll forget about her soon enough. Look, I'm gonna head home. Thanks a ton, okay?
Guess that wasn't the right thing to show him. What was I supposed to show him?
Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them.
This fucking chat, I swear to God, man. You guys are so fucking trash, dude. Bro, you guys literally told me to give it to him. What the fuck? We're not even gonna try the statue? Maybe it was the statue. Maybe I should have handed him the statue with her blood all over it. You want to know how she felt about you? Bro, she bled for you.
People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Believe in the me that believes in you. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Damn, now I don't get the secret ending.
Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. I think I'm in. I think Phoenix gets mad push tonight. And so for my first trial came to a close, and then I came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay unless you count the clock he gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Boom, boom, boom.
Game start.